broadcast. Now, Brian, this is something new. I've just decided to take matters into my own hands and just bring a camera over to you.
Steve, don't try anything. I am with...
This is your camera now.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you doing the heavy lifting.
Okay.
Do you know who I'm with?
Those two guys.
They're the Gracies.
Absolutely. Nice to see you.
Oh, yeah. That's Steve Ducey.
Hello, sir.
Don't try anything. They got my back.
Why don't they have socks on?
You know what? We're going to learn about that.
Okay.
He's so angry. They don't have a clothing deal. Well, if these guys ever got hurt, they could tell you. Our next guest has been training air marshals for a long time before 9/11. He's got a brand new program for airline pilots, flight attendants. He's also hooked up with the Army. He is from the legendary Gracie family, the oldest son of the Gracie family. Guess who's here? Rorion Gracie's here. And Rorion, you are royalty in Brazil and now here in America. And introduce me to your son.
This is Rener.
Rener.
Yes.
And he got big. I first met these guys at Ultimate Fighting. You started the whole Ultimate Fighting. That was all your idea. You took what was going on in Brazil and you brought it here.
Absolutely, yes. I felt the public here was very ready for this kind of reality fighting, and we had to prove to everybody that Gracie Jiu-jitsu was the ultimate form of combat.
And it's your last name. And you agree with that?
Absolutely.
I thought so. You're a Gracie. All right, and real quick, are you expecting this type of success? It was in small venues then. Now it's the #1 show on Spike. It's being sought after on pay-per-view. It's in major arenas. Did you foresee this?
Absolutely. I always felt that this kind of reality combat has everything to overcome boxing and be superior to all the other competitions out there in terms of fighting, and there's no reason why not. People want to see what the real deal is about.
Yeah, they want to see all the different disciplines, mixed martial arts. Now, one thing you did is our Army's been smart enough, and so is our Air Marshal program, to say, hey, Gracie's, why is it that you seem to be able to suppress anybody you want, or win all these matches, and how can that apply to the non-fighter every day? Could you show me, for example, if I was on Flight 93, and you saw the movie,
Of course.
different techniques we could all learn if something happens on a plane. For example, tight quarters, you have a guy, usually with a knife. What would you do?
Oh, let's say if the bad guy has a knife, okay, and he's trying to stab someone, you can block it like this, and then from here squeeze the arm until he drops the weapon.
Right.
Okay. Assuming that he does not have a knife, because as you know, the flight attendants and pilots are less line of defense.
Right.
A person doesn't need a weapon to break into an airplane in a cockpit today. He can just kick the door and get in. There's moments that the door are vulnerable.
Okay.
And if you have a couple of determined people, they can do that. So let's say the bad guy just walks in and rushes in. If you place yourself in this position here, putting the blade of the arm into the throat of the attacker and just lift the arm up, easy to put the guy out.
How long does it take to teach someone that, where it comes natural? Because you give these guys, what, a 1-week course?
A 1-week course, yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Now let's see something going on the ground. For example, some of you teach grappling with these Army guys.
Well, most fights are going to end up on the ground. Let's say the bad guy somehow surprises the pilot and takes him to the ground and ends up on top of him like this and is trying to strangle him.
Right.
If you just try to push them off, they're going to brace themselves. So it's going to be hard to get these guys out. But if you trap their wrist like that, secure the elbow this way so they can no longer post
So you grab the elbow, okay.
And then I trap the foot on the same side.
Right.
So now the leg and the arm are trapped. From here, I can raise my hip, roll him off, and get to this position. Okay, from here I'm just going to step right over this guy, and if need be, twist his arm around.
Right.
Put him in this position here, and now be in a position to handcuff this guy like this, and control him this way.
Now, this is why Rener would rarely miss curfew as a child. That's what he do. When Dad is a Gracie, it took a while. I'll be home on time. All right, here's what happens, too. A lot of people, you say 99% of fights that we were watching on those videos of those kids going out end up on the ground.
Right.
You're standing up. Tell me how to get him on the ground as quick as you can, because that's when jiu-jitsu, which is so popular now, is at its best. Go.
Let's say he throws a punch, you block this way, trap the arm this way here, and then place him this way, and down you go. And if you need to from here, again, you get the hand, turn the guy around. Boom, there he is under control, 100%.
Right. Now, Rener, look up at the camera, because this is your closing shot. We have to go to break. Gracie.com to find out more information, because you have academies all over?
GracieAcademy.com.
GracieAcademy.com.
Yeah.
Rorion, Rener, great meeting you. Congratulations. And you're growing and big. How many kids do you have?
Not enough. I have 9.
He's got 9 kids. Don't mess with their house. Guys, thanks so much. It's a privilege to have you down here.
Thank you.
Have you ever met Rachel Hunter?
I can't wait.
Yeah, he's going to stick around. Rachel Hunter, the bounty hunter, the supermodel, reveals why she can't wait to get some criminals in handcuffs.
All right.
You could teach her how to do that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.